Ah! Okay. Whoops. What an unpleasant sound. So we're back at it again. In our backyard this time. With a pool. Literally nothing interesting to say about this. I think everything so far is just like in vanilla. You have little pads that you place on the water lanes, and everything is normal after that, basically. You have some, I guess, world-exclusive zombies like the snorkel zombie and the dolphin riders, but they can come up in fog level, so I guess it isn't really that exclusive. I don't think this mod added a new variant until World 6, because I think there's a World 6 in this mod. I mean, there is 100%. That's like the main point, that there's a night roof level. Which I wonder how they're going to do the rewards after beating those levels. Because, you know, you usually get a plant or an item, or I guess invitation for the final level. But like here, there is no more plants. I don't know if you can even add new plants. Maybe get shop exclusive plants. That would actually be an interesting idea. But I doubt that as well. I think they'll just, you know, give out those coin bags that you get when you beat. I don't even know what levels. Like, I think when you beat zombies, you actually get, you know, when you really play minigames. Yeah, those coin bags. I need to stop saying all the time. It sounds annoying to me. Anyway, today's, I think, 4 days after I recorded the original PvZ video, and I actually got my first comment, which is pretty sweet, pretty sweet. It was from a nice guy who said that the sunflowers was actually worth the original 100 sun, like, oh, sorry, that in the original version of the mod, the sunflower was worth 100 sun. Which is a pretty nifty detail that I did not know. Also, look at the amount of zombie spam again. This mod is relentless. But it ain't too hard. Like, you just plant pea shooters. It's simple. It's shrimple. Oh, hold on, I need to adjust the camera. There we go. Hopefully it's better this way. I guess I shouldn't have planted a snow pea there. I should have planted it down there. I'm thinking about the Garden Warfare a lot recently. I'd like to do a few episodes of that game paired up with this one. I think it would be fun to revisit that game, but I don't know if anybody is actually playing on the European servers. I mean, I see players from America get consistent matches, but I don't think Europe has the same popularity, or at least East Europe, where I'm from, which might be a little bit difficult. I'd really like to get a Discord server, right? And then organize a little event. I think that would be pretty sweet. Like, the first thing that I would do on this channel would be that. Because I kind of want to do a lot of community stuff with this channel. I mean, right now it's experimental, right? And as I'm getting the hang of this YouTube general stuff, like the talking parts and everything in between. But when I get the ball rolling, right? When I produce more quality content, or at least I hope that I eventually produce more quality content with the usual stuff that I... Oh, this is really silent. Am I deaf? I have no idea why this is the forced minimum volume for sound effects. I think that's a bug. I think that actually might be a little bug. A little buggy, a little oopsie, a little buggy. But yeah, I want to make... I guess calling it a community would be kind of cringe, but, you know, a little community based around this channel, where everybody could add, you know, their little nifty things. You know, where we would one day have artists and video producers and, you know, general music producers and whatnot. And I also want to involve the community that I hopefully one day build on this platform. Because I think that would be fun, like little community stuff, like, you know, everybody buying Garden Warfare and playing that for like a week. Or I guess at certain points in the date and time. That's the weirdest sentence I have ever said. I don't know if you guys can notice, but I'm kind of sleepy. Also, squash got nerfed. It's like in the PvZ on Xbox, player versus player mode. They're at that cost. Hey, you wanna buy an extra sheet set? Sure, please, Dave. I would like to. already Football Zombie. That must be new. I don't think that Football Zombie was introduced this early into the pool levels. Also, Bucket Boy is back. Kind of interesting that we didn't see him in a long time. I don't want to potato mine. Also, I wonder if they changed anything with Walnut. I suppose that he was pretty balanced. Walnut Squash, sorry. I suppose he's the exact same like as he was in the original. There really isn't anything worth changing about him. I think he's pretty balanced, but even at 50 sun cost, I think he was pretty balanced. Because 50 sun cost is a lot for a starter instant plant, like a lot. I mean, I guess he is more powerful than that. He's an instant plant, unlike Potato Mine, but you get what I'm trying to say. I also used to love walnut stacking with him in the back. He was like the second most my favorite plant when I was a kid. Also, look at me actually playing the game the intended way and stalling. Look at me being a little PvZ gamer, huh? I wonder how you guys play this game. Like, do you actually stall in the beginning, or do you just, you know, kill them instantly to just get the level over with? Feeling really mumbly today. On the topic of today, I think yesterday Tumed was reported dead, which is such an unfortunate thing, and such a random thing as well. Kind of, you know, me not knowing a lot about that situation with Jameski and the rape allegations and stuff like that. I don't know, has anybody actually gone through and like cleared up everything there? Come on. We only have Jameski's narrative, right? I don't want to be called defending a rapist or anything, but I don't know, I kind of feel absurd to think that Tumed was incapable of doing anything like that. Oh, whoops. That he is getting accused of doing, right? I mean, again, I don't want to defend a guy I don't know anything about, so I'm not saying anything. I don't know. Jameski did have apparently ulterior motive to be, you know, against him. And also, Mix got introduced into everything, which is like bizarre. I thought she wasn't even relevant, like, at all after J-Shot, you know, stopped interacting with her, because that was like their dynamic, right? You know, J-Shot being the funny internet man and her being the funny internet woman with him. Both being alcoholics. Kind of sad to say it, but yeah. I mean, what you gonna do about it? Ah, so many zombies. I don't know if I can hold them off, guys. But I'm actually becoming a cringe gameplay video, YouTuber. Ooh! Minigames unlocked. Oh yeah, this is how I unlock minigames in the original version. I always thought that it was an item, but I guess no. That's pretty nifty. Then what's the item in this world? I guess it's Crazy Dave's shop. I think they could have done it better, because I know for a fact that you can get like bacon or a taco as an item for Crazy Dave, which I kind of find, you know, kind of dumb. Like it's like a filler item or whatever. Ah, should have been more patient. Also, Snoopy's busted. I like Snoopy the most. His color scheme and like the design and everything from him is it's so nifty, it's so cute. I like Snoopy a lot. Snippy. We can call him Snippy from now on, I guess. But yeah. So yeah, what do you guys think about the two-night situation, yeah? Again, I didn't follow anything through to the end, so I'm gonna stay quiet about it all. But I don't know, I honestly kind of want to defend Tumed because he's hella funny. Like, he was one of the funniest YouTube channels probably on, you know, on here, I guess, on YouTube. Oh, okay. So I guess they spawn as well during the mid-waves. That's interesting. Get him, Squash! Did his range get left? Or am I just going crazy? Or am I just going loco coco? Man, the game is picking up pace a lot here. It's becoming more difficult by the minute. I don't think I should plant anything here. I just think I should load Lily spam. Lilypad spam! What a difficult word to say. I guess sentence. And get your places. Yeah. We rockin', we cockin'. Everything's good so far. Can't wait to unlock Torchwood though. That's gonna be hella fun. I like Torchwood a lot. I think he's underrated in PvZ 1. People don't use him enough, like in regular levels. I guess in survivals people do use him, but not as much as Wintermelons. I think Ice is overrated in this game, but obviously not with how busted Ice P is. Snowpea. PP. I'm just gonna call him PP. Or her. Or her. I don't know. I can't presume plant's gender. That's also fascinating to me when I was a kid. When I was a kid, obviously I didn't know, plants could have genders. Or not. I guess they could be both hermaphrodites and, gendered. Which is fascinating. I love biology. I really do. It was one of my favorite subjects back in school. It's fascinating because it's like mechanics, but, natural. Which I like as well. I mean, that's the reason I went to the university, when I first began university, I went to engineering classes. I guess they weren't technically engineering classes, they were mathematics and physics and whatnot, but we also have a weird university system here, I guess, compared to the rest of the world. I mean, it's not, but like, when you go to college in America, from what I gathered, you don't actually pick a course. Like here you pick a course, you go to ETF, electronic technical faculty, to get an engineering degree. You can go to the, you have one university of Belgrade, of the city of Belgrade, and of course a lot more private universities. But you don't go, like, to Oxford, or any other, private university that you guys have, and like pick and choose, classes. You can, but there are a lot of mandatory classes for your degree. I don't know how Americans do it, I guess the Western system. I guess I'm going to find out when I actually get into LSE, which is going to be so fun. I love learning in English, especially economics. It's way more pleasant than learning in Serbian. A lot of Serbian terms just have, they're just kind of rubbish. I despise Serbian terms because they are not really used in the world then, I mean, obviously. And like, why should I learn a subject that was, I guess, basically made by English speaking people, and not just like learn it in English? What's the point? Also, look at that sweep with the squash. No, it's kind of like learning medicine in, the ancient period. Like, you should learn it in Latin because why should you learn it in your local language when, Romans and Greek, I guess, modernized the medicine at that time. Also, 25 sun buff for the 3-peter, which is really nice, making, symmetrical number and whatnot. How do you call those numbers? The numbers that are pleasant to the eye. I forget. But you get what I'm trying to say. Let's try using him exclusively. Also, I kind of hope that they changed, something about him. And that he isn't just the old, boring 3-peter that we're all used to. I think it was Wolfy Playz or... No, it's that other guy. It's like Nox or something that plays PvZ mods. And there's an interesting mod that made 3-peter basically... Oops. 3, pea shooters in one place. That he could shoot both at the left lane and the right lane and the middle lane with all 3 of his peas, I guess. Pea shooters. And that was an interesting concept to me. That they, basically changed him... almost everything about him. Also, this is the way I like to play 3-peter. I like to play, place him symmetrically, so he shoots everywhere. I don't like, to place him in every lane, obviously. It's not efficient enough for me. It's not efficient enough for me. He needs to be more efficient. I guess we can plant the squash here. Also didn't comment anything about the music, but yeah, so far this is probably the second best track, in my opinion. I guess the third. The first one is the roof theme, of course, but after that we have the minigame theme, which is really good, and then this one. There's just kind of a groovy sound that you zone out to. Song. Really messing with my English words today. I apologize to anybody actually listening to this. I promise I'll get better by the next video. I'll actually get some rest and sleep. Hopefully I'll finish everything, you know, all the rules by the end of this week. I guess that's not possible, but by Monday, I think I'll have enough time to complete everything. Now it's just the boring same old beach, free Peter. Oops. Should not have planted the sunflower there. Kind of disappointed with this one. I guess it would be really hard to, you know, change everything about him here. Or I guess other mods have been able to change stuff, like add total new plants. The first time I was actually impressed by a PvZ mod was the Chinese one, like it's called something PvZ update, something like that. That showcase, you know, changing blower to the ice blower from PvZ 2, and it actually pushing back zombies, which is, I think, a totally new mechanic in the game. I don't think there's anything that can actually push zombies in vanilla PvZ. Also, today I almost put my little rosy cheeked bird, lovebird, on my finger. Which is pretty cool. I'm getting kind of, she's getting kind of used to me, and which is really sweet to me. It means a lot. After all that work that, you know, sitting next to her, reading her books, and being a hell lot patient, finally paying off. I hope that by the end of the next week I'll actually be able to put her on my finger and on my shoulder. And when that eventually happens, you know, hopefully, I can actually showcase her on the channel, which would be pretty nifty. And actually, I can actually make a guide, you know, about rosy cheeked birds. The only thing I'm kind of struggling with her is she refuses to eat her vegetables. I even made, you know, the slop like everybody says, that you blend everything together and then put them in little ice trays and make ice blocks of it. Of course, you don't give her ice blocks, but whoops, but you do give her it melted, and she refuses to eat that as well. And I'm not sure exactly why. I mean, she kind of nibbles at it, right? She's kind of interested. Maybe me too sour because I had a lot of raspberries. I don't know. If any of you guys have, you know, rosy cheeked lovebirds, please do comment down below on how to actually feed them, like, you know, fruits and vegetables. Because I leave bare fruits and like lettuce and, you know, stuff that other birdies do like and do enjoy eating in her cage, but she just refuses to eat them. Like, I place a big piece of lettuce, like, how do they call it? Not a clover of lettuce, but, you know, a leaf of lettuce. I place it in her cage with a little snipping thing, so it's right next to her perch, and she just refuses to eat it. I don't know why. I mean, I had before her little budgies, right? Like the blue and white ones. Saying like there are any other budgies. No, the Australian birdies, right? The small parakeets, the smallest parakeets. And they ate it like crazy. They enjoyed it so much. Like, they will literally come to the kitchen and ask for it. So I'm kind of confused why she isn't enjoying it at all. I guess I need to teach her to eat it and whatnot, but I don't know how to. Usually just happen, you know, randomly with other birds that I had, but this one, she's kind of stubborn. She's really intelligent though. She totally mapped out the entire place. You know, our entire house, and she knows how to actually go through corridors. Which I don't know if you guys had that problem with, you know, budgies, but all of my budgies that I ever had always refused to go through the doors. They were always mortified for going through. They wouldn't have a problem if I put them on my finger or on my shoulder and I went to another room, but they refused. They refused to go through the doors themselves and like fly into other rooms and whatnot. And then I get peach-faced lovebird, and she has the balls to do absolutely anything. She even bites me for no reason. I mean, she isn't biting hard, right? I think she respects me for that. So thank you, Rosie. That's her name, by the way. But she does kind of nibble on it a little bit too hard, right? Also, look at this symmetry, man. Today's gameplay is on point. The commentary may be bad, but gameplay is what matters. Yeah. Or at least that's what Tyler Swan says. Michael Jackson! Oh, Lord! Oh lord. Also, what kind of gang are you? Are you first Sunflower then Lilipad or first Lilipad then Sunflower? Comment down below, guys. Comment what you guys like. I guess Cherry Bomb. These levels are also kind of becoming boring. I mean, they're stale at this point. Or at least the pool levels. The pool levels were always, I don't know, the least interesting bit of original PvZ to me. I don't think it changes up the gameplay too much. Because you're using peas again, and like, peas are kind of the most boring plants in the game. Or rather should I say the most basic ones. Pardon me. Also, how are you guys enjoying the series so far? Respect to the, I guess, probably 2 now, of you that actually made it to the 3rd video. I checked my 2nd video, and by today, which is like yesterday that I uploaded, it has like 5 views, which is awesome. And an average view duration of 2 minutes, which means somebody accidentally left the video playing in the background, which is freaking sweet if you ask me. And also the comment, man, it means a lot to me. No, you don't have to ride my dick or anything, but just even typing like hi in the comments, it brightens my day. Because you know it's unique, it's new to me. I'm not used to getting internet attention, right? Also, Conhead on the 3rd wave, love that. I mean, it literally doesn't matter, but it reminds me of PvZ 2 sending in bucket heads, literally wave 2. That's like awesome. That's kind of awesome sauce, if you ask me. Okay, that took a long time for some reason, I don't know why. I think I'll just keep on planting sunflowers. Also, that didn't trigger the next wave, which is weird. Oh, it did actually, it did, okay. Never mind, scratch that. Again, because I said scratch it and I scratched. Yeah, that's cloud for me. Also plant you here, and you here, and you here. Feeling like I'm being real efficient with these plants today. Also, I remember when I was a kid, you know, raging at commentary channels for not being able, or I guess gameplay commentary channels, for not playing their optimum when playing games like, you know, like this. And I kind of understand them now. I mean, it's not difficult, especially playing a casual game like PvZ Vanilla. I guess PvZ in general. But it's kind of difficult to keep track of everything at one point. Also, that newspaper zombie is gonna be a problem if I can't get another repeater by then. Maybe he won't. Yeah, I think that's gonna be wishful thinking. Holy crap, he is fast, man. Would have been kind of cool that if he just ran underneath the squash. That would have been quite nifty. Quite thrifty, if you ask me. What a terrible sentence. What a terrible show as well. Did you guys ever watch Rick and Morty, actually? I remember watching it right before or right after Season 3 came out. I remember hearing it in a TF2 trading server, which I loved to freaking back in the day because I used to trade in that game a lot, like a hell of a lot. And I heard some people, you know, talking in his voice, and like Peter Griffin. I was like, on the mic chat, right? I was like, hey, I recognize that Peter Griffin voice, but what's that other voice? Why is that raspily, you know, Morty voice? And I was like, oh dude, that's like Rick and Morty, don't you know? And I was like, no, of course I don't know, that's why I'm asking you. And he was like, oh my god, how don't you know about Rick and Morty? It's the best show ever and whatnot. And I was like, damn bro, I guess I can check it out. So I type in on YouTube, I see a trailer and it's kind of like, what? It's an interesting dynamic, right? I mean, it's ripping off Back to the Future, right? It's kind of interesting still. So I go to my pirating website that I used at the time. I can't remember which one, but yeah. It was something like, I think it was Kiss Cartoon or something like that. I go on there and I search up Rick and Morty and start watching. And I must admit, the first 2 seasons kind of kick ass. They had soul, which after the 3rd season kind of, you know, didn't have. Which is weird. I always thought that, you know, people liked TV shows that had soul, but I guess not. Soul isn't for everybody. Also having a lot of problems in the first lane. What do you think? Good boy. Look at 3 Peters accidentally killing snorkel zombies before they even jump into the water. That's awesome. I loved to do that when I was a kid. I usually play like this as well. But I would spam even more 3 Peters if I could. Anyways, I was talking about Rick and Morty. Fucking Rick and Morty, I guess. I'm going to talk about it now. It was a pretty fun show. It kind of reminded me with the dynamic I had with my, grandpa. Not to get too personal and everything in a PvZ gameplay video, but we used to hang out a lot when I was little. He would help me a lot with, starting in primary school and whatnot. To torture his degrees. He was really motivated with schoolwork and everything. I guess he kind of never left academia, even when he grew up, but he loved helping us at our place. He liked feeling useful and all that. And, it wasn't exactly like Rick and Morty. He wasn't abusive or anything. But he was always he would come to me and we would be like, Spaceman, wait. And he did burp a lot, just like hecking Rick. He'd be like, Spaceman, we need to do this and that, and we need to study, we need to go to our local Walmart and buy 20 pounds of rice. So he was fun always like that. So you kind of felt, I guess nostalgic is the wrong word, but no, you get me what I'm trying to say. And especially the the episodes where Rick tried to sacrifice himself for Morty and whatever. Ooh, diamond. Like those episodes are kind of sweet if you ask me. I don't know. I enjoy them personally a lot. Also, kind of wishing for a tall nut right about now. These walnuts are not cutting it. They're rather weak and pathetic. Or the 3 Peters are. Who's pathetic in this situation? Guys, comment down below if you know. I'm kidding. I'm gonna stop that. That's mine. Yeah. As I was saying, Rick and Morty was kind of, how that show is based. My childhood was also kind of like it. Kind of again. I was never abused to that point by anybody in life. Thank God, and especially not by my family. Which, Lord in heaven, thank you for giving me a healthy and, relatively stable family. Lord, thank you for that. Anyway, praising our Lord and Savior. Besides that, I think I have some problems in the top lane, guys. Get him. I think I actually have a lot of problems. I think I'm going to stagger my potato mine strategy, right? I think that's the plan. Thank God that I brought the potato mine here, actually. It came in clutch. Clutch. With my bunch. Also, I'm kind of feeling packaged for a bowl of Fruit Loops. Man, I love Fruit Loops, especially the European ones. I think it's actually sweeter than American ones. It doesn't make sense that Europe has sweeter products, but whatever. I feel like it. It also hasn't been a long time since I ate Fruit Loops. But could you Americans actually imagine that we don't have Captain Crunch here? It's so sad. It's so hard to get to get it as well. When I went to Vienna, a week back, I guess now, I tried so hard. They have a lot of American candy shops there. Quite a few actually, like 3 or 4 or 5. That specialize only in selling American candy. And they used to sell, the most messed up thing is that they used to sell, oh, Crazy Dave's car key. But they used to sell Captain Crunch, and I loved it. I remember bringing, home 3 boxes via the airport, which unfortunately got actually infected by bugs, so I had to throw them all away. And we had an infestation in our kitchen because of me, because I wanted to bring open packages of Captain Crunch to our home. But it's so sweet and it's so cinnamony and delicious. It's just delicious. I don't know how to explain it, but I loved it back in the day. Love. And I love it And I love it, you know, and I love it, and I love it. Fun thing about the zombie process, sometimes it makes them come out real small, real little and real neat. Defend your friends. This is also the interesting part about this game. That I always wonder, like, are zombies actually humans? Because it's kind of implied that they're genetics amalgamations made by, you know, Dr. Zombies, but at the same time, it's implied that, you know, they're just humans without brains that were infected by the zombie virus. This game is bizarre. I haven't read the comics, which I presume explain more about it, but I have heard a theory on YouTube that explained that, you know, before Dr. Zombies became a zombie, or if he even is a zombie, but became Dr. Zombies, that him and Crazy Dave went to school together, or college together, which is, you know, kind of cool. A cool backstory. Also, this little football zombie is speeding, man. I need to blow him up ASAP. And I always say it as well because the RNG here is so cringe. Like, you need lily pads, but you also need walnuts, and like you also need, you know, everything else in between, and cherry bombs, and you need everything, man. Just look at the zombie spam. Jesus Christ! How am I supposed to defend any of this? Okay, I guess I'm going to block this. But thank God for clipping that football zombie. I think I would have been toast without it. Also, look at how they're all moving in unison. It's so weird to see that. You know, usually they're staggered, but in this mod they aren't. Which is kind of a neat change, but I don't like it. I kind of like the randomness of movement speed in this game. Because it kind of doesn't matter, right? If your defense is good, it doesn't matter if a zombie is moving a little bit faster or a little bit slower. It's not going to change the outcome, but it made the zombies feel more like, you know, real zombies. I want to say a lie, but they kind of aren't alive, right? Also, there's going to be the cancy part where snorkel zombies come in. Also, look at the amount of cherry bombs that I have. Holy moly. And here are the first snorkel zombies. Also, kill them all. Kapow! And kapow! Freaking loving the cherry bomb spam. Kapow! And kapow! Yes! Give me only cherry bombs, nothing else. This is awesome sauce, guys. Could you give me a lily pad, please? A lily pad? A lily pad? No, I need a lily pad. Could you give me a lily pad? Could you please give me a lily pad? Sweet. Thank you, game. Get blown up, bitch. Just look at the 3 football zombies at the same time. I love how goofy they look when they run down your, you know, lanes. Holy moly, man. I think I should be spamming cherry bombs. I think I'm going too fast for this level. Nah, I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm going to spam walnuts here because this is the least defended place of all lane. I think I'm pulling through. Keeping it somewhat symmetrical as well. This game could literally be beat with only walnuts and cherry bombs. Peas are an accessory. An unneeded one is at that. I should say pea shooter, not peas. Sorry. Look at this. We have a little doom shroom with 2 cherry bombs. That's pretty swifty if you ask me. And there we go, I guess. Sweet! Jalapeno. Interesting to see him not change at all. I always thought he was a little bit too strong. And it kind of doesn't make sense that he's only like 25 cents cheaper than, you know, Cherry Bomb. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I guess I can play this level normally. Or I guess I want to play it normally, I should say. Probably should have brought Squash with me so I could insta-kill the Zambonis if I don't have jalapeno. Man, you Mexicans are weird. You say J with hala. No, ha. H, I guess. So they say Jesus Christ. Which is weird. I guess something like that. If you're Spanish, you can, you know, of course, correct me in the comments down below. But I think they say Jesus. Which I don't know, it's kind of weird, but it's kind of cool at the same time. I don't know, I ain't gonna lie. I like Mexican culture a lot. We have a great Mexican restaurant right next to our house, which I love frequently. I love taking my girl out there, but I'm not sure she likes it as much as I do. It's like my favorite spot to eat out. I'm kind of sad that they increased all their prices, especially their barbecue ribs. Their barbecue ribs were so good, man. I mean, they still are, but like, it's a bit too expensive nowadays. I mean, I still eat it because they're worth every penny, but still. I love Mexican food. I love tacos. I love burritos. I love their beans. You know, their churros. I think they also have pretty good pudding, but I might be misremembering stuff. I like everything they make is so tasty. Their spices as well. I had a friend that, you know, has jalapeno are they actually Carolina Reapers? One of the hottest, you know, little paprikas. No, not paprikas. How do they say it in English? Peppers, yeah. One of the strongest peppers. I want to say salted, but it's not salted. It's spicy. And we made sweet and spicy sauce with it, and it was kind of it's hard to make sweet and spicy sauce at home. I mean, I had a food processor and everything, and we had honey and stuff like that. But when we mix up everything, you know, in the cookpot and mix everything together, it's a weird sensation. You don't taste it in unison. You taste it all separately. When you put it in your mouth, you first taste the spiciness, then the sweetness, then the spiciness again, then you taste the garlic, then you taste the salt, and then you taste the vinegar. Like, nothing was homogeneous, nothing at all. So we put it back in the cookpot, and you know, cookpot. It's cookpot. I shouldn't say cock, it's not cock. It has nothing to do with cocks. It's a cookpot. It's a cookpot. It's a cooking pot. It's a pot for cooking. It's called a cookpot. Yeah. So we put it in the cookpot and we heat it, of course. You know, stirring it and everything, and it literally did not make a difference. It just caramelized the honey a little bit, and that's about all. I mean, we did use cheap honey, which could be the reason why nothing homogenized properly. Maybe, you know, added sugar was blocking or something. I wanted to do it with homemade honey, but I got peppers from him. And then a lot of stuff in my life happened, you know, I got the girlfriend and everything, and got the bird, and didn't necessarily quite have the time, you know, to make sweet and chili sauce at my home, so I kind of forgot about it. But I left the jar of sweet and chili sauce at his place, and his sister and his mother said that it was pretty good, and I think they ate it all. Or at least that's the story I got. Maybe they hated it and threw it away, and just didn't want to hurt my feelings, so didn't say anything at all. But you know, fingers crossed, I didn't poison the family or anything. And I generally think that I didn't. So yeah. I like Mexican food a lot. Tacos especially, but the problem with tacos is, like, every time I go to a taco place, the tacos are great, and it's delicious and everything, but the portions are so freaking small that they're too small for a 100-kilogram man like me. Which sucks a lot. I had a conversation today with my parents about how food discrimination isn't really fair. Like, here we have... hold on. We have Zamboni. I guess I can take care of him. But, we have... It isn't a food that can... But it's like... Oh, crap. I'm screwed, man. Hold on. The Zamboni is gonna wreck me, man. ISP is on perk on Zaboni. I'm screwed. I'm generally screwed. Aw, man. Why are Bobsleds already spawning? He isn't even finished with making the track. These guys suck. Oh, and of course he ate it in the last second. Unfortunate. Unlucky. But I was trying to say... We have government subsidized, I guess, restaurants. I mean, they're menzas. I don't know how you say it in English. It's kind of like, you know, you come in, you give them a little bit of money, like €1 or 2 to eat, and then you get a pre-prepared meal with meat and veggies and everything. And they're usually kind of decent. They aren't really that good, you know. If you have the money, you won't eat there, but you know, it's enough to survive, especially when you're a piss poor student that Oh my god, it has $0 in his bank account, and you know it's already tough enough surviving in Belgrade with such high rent prices and everything. So it does help a lot to actually have, you know, cheap food to eat by the pound, I guess I should say. Also, the bottom lane is freaking screwed, man. I'm done for. The Zamboni spam, come on! I think I just sacrificed the down lane and just like let everything go to shit. Come on, get him, yeah! Also, sorry with Sunflower, I need to use you to block. The Zamboni spam is crazy, man. They actually made this intro level kind of difficult. But not too much. I mean, we're still going to survive with all of our lawnmowers intact. So, can you actually call it difficult? Can you actually say that this level was difficult? I don't think so. I think the double repeater will be enough to take out everything and everybody. So I think I can chill out for the rest of the level. I guess I could just place a jalapeno on the top lane to take care of everything. There we go. I wanted to. The reason I destroyed the sunflower is that I wanted to place a repeater, but I think jalapeno was the correct play. And I was saying, like, everybody gains the same portions in the government subsidized restaurants, in the menzas, which sucks. Which such discrimination. Like, how am I, a 100-kilogram man, supposed to eat the same as a little, like, you know, 40-kilogram woman? Like, how does it make sense? I mean, the portions are, you know, big enough to survive. Also, I like the addition of screen door zombies forcing you to use spike with that's pretty sweet. But I was just saying, I guess the portions are, you know, technically enough and everything, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Do I rock it without a starter though? That's the question. I guess I can use tank crab. I'm gonna go with potato mine. I don't know. Thank God, you know, that I live in Belgrade and my parents live here and we're financially stable, you know, upper class as well. So I don't have the struggle with food or anything, but if I was a poor as fuck student and I came to Belgrade to study and I was, you know, the same disposition as I am right now and, you know, didn't have a lot of money to spend, I would freaking starve, man. I would genuinely starve. Like you know, if you don't have food for that, it's like barely enough to live for, you know, somebody like me. I would thin out a lot. I would lose a lot of weight, which, you know, it isn't a bad thing to say per se, but like, I don't know. It's hard being a student that's not from, you know, the city. Which is interesting that I kind of want to go abroad and at least finish a semester. I would love to finish a semester in Vienna or London. I guess not London so much because it's kind of, you know, kind of the New York of Europe, I guess. It's kind of everything is hella expensive there, and, you know, everything that goes with everything being expensive. That's quite standard for big cities. But I would definitely like to finish a semester somewhere else. I would actually like to go to New York. I think something in Europe would be fun. There's a huge community of Serbs there, and I also have a friend that's actually also in economics there, so it would be kind of fun to, you know, link up with him and everything. Holy moly! Zombies coming strong. Kind of feeling the burn without, we know, our pal Potato Mine. Kind of understanding how much he carried the game, actually. I guess I can put it here. Finally got our 2 rows of sunflowers. And also a mid-wave, which is kind of scary. I don't know if I rushed the level a bit too much. Hopefully not. I mean, they're sending in waves pretty slowly so far, so maybe I'm actually kind of alright. Need a spike right here and a walnut here to take care of the screen door zombie. I hope that they programmed it so the zombie takes damage inside of the screen door. Yeah, they did. That's pretty freaking sweet. Also, I hope that they buffed Spike It. Spike It is pretty, you know, weak here, and I think they did at least by a little bit. presuming I'm going to get a midway by any point by now. So I'm going to place more. Well, that was a huge mistake. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I need to think fast. I guess you. No, that definitely wasn't the right play. I think I do nothing, Chief. That Spikeweed ain't gonna do nothing. That's 100 wasted sun, man. Poor little old me, messing up my Spikeweed placements and rushing my walnut placements for literally no reason. Thank God that I planted, you know, the pea shooters in between sunflowers, or I would have lost a pea shooter there as well. I guess I kind of don't need, per se, a walnut here, but I'm kind of still sucks at it this way that it is. I'm gonna put the tangle cap here just in case something falls. Yep. Man, I'm a genius though. You know, technically I might be bad, but in the head everything is alright. In the head, I'm a genius. In my head, right. Let's look at how the zombies stack. You can't even see that there are multiple here. I'm kind of starting to realize that I should have brought more instas. This is beginning to, you know, be crazy. I think I actually might lose the down lane. Oh, fuck you. Come on, come on, I need more sun, I need more sun. Come on. It's crazy how much pressure they put on the pool. Oh, I guess I didn't lose anything. I guess I'm fine. I guess I'm A-okay, buddy. So I guess Spikeweed wasn't changed at all, which is kind of unfortunate. I wanted to see him changed. So I guess this... I mean, vanilla Spikeweed is okay as well. I don't know. I think he has potential to be a better plant than he is. Like, buff him enough to be able to take out a singular zombie, but I guess that would be too strong though, wouldn't it? Because why would you get a pea shooter when you can just get, you know, a Spikeweed? Ah. But can Spikeweed in this game actually target more? Yeah, he can target multiple zombies. I didn't want to play with that. Damn. So I guess he isn't kind of... No, he is balanced actually. He isn't too weak. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Especially in taking out skin door zombie. That's such a nice change though. That's not in vanilla. That's definitely not in vanilla. I think screen doors are anywhere else, you know, except in night levels in vanilla. Maybe on the roof level, but I'm not sure. So I guess I did not feel the burn of not bringing instas. I guess not bringing instas was the correct play. I guess you can count Tango Cap as an instance, but... Oh, well. I probably shouldn't speak too soon because now I'm going to feel the wrath of the Zambonis and Zamboni spam. I'm not gonna place it then. Yeah, here it comes, here it comes. Here comes the spam. Thank God for Spikeweed though. Would not be able to deal with all of... I would not be able to deal with all of the sled zombies without Spikeweed. Instantly killing the bonus. Also, Spikeweed is mega helping with cleaning out the horde. Spikeweed is mega useful in this mod though. Like genuinely. He ain't half bad, bro. I guess I can place one tile back and change sunflowers for repeaters. Like them actually thinning out, you know, normal zombies, which seem to be the main spam of this level, is genuinely helping the cause. So far, so good, man. This mod is just so fun. It has been... This really is the perfect PvZ mod. It changes it just the right amount, you know, for veteran players to enjoy, but not too much to stress you out or anything. At least for now. But I can definitely feel the, you know, skill curve spiking up. Hopefully this is the peak, because I think this is the perfect, you know, level of how stressful PvZ should be. But we'll see, I guess. Look at that instant replacement, man. I'm goated at this game. Also, how do you remove a plant? Is it like minus? No. I mean, there must be a button map to the remove a plant button, I guess, to the shovel. I don't know what's happening to me, man. I'm really slow in the head today. I mean, I'm usually slow, but today is a special kind of slow. Also, the only thing that I would like to criticize about this mod is that it's not full screen and it doesn't have achievements. If it was full screen and it did have achievements, this would be the perfect version of PvZ. You know, I would love to see PopCap, you know, actually update the game and make it this. That would be awesome. Also, I'm kind of feeling that they actually will, you know, update the game. I don't know how to explain the thing, but I don't know. I think they'll try to reinstate the franchise. I think they're kind of seeing the potential in it, and hopefully know a little bit different than it's run by now. Also, I'm kind of screwed. Oh, I hate it. I have a feeling when zombies stack in this mod that they're more stronger than in the original. Come on, leave it to symmetry. Don't take out the snow piece, please. Ow. Okay, whatever. Die. Yeah! Now we're cooking with fire. Because it's tortured. Yeah. Now the fun levels begin. I love using torchwood. It's a shame that it isn't a level based around it, but oh well. I think I'm literally going to go just pea shooter, torchwood, and instas. Yeah, I think that's the play. I wanna see if this actually is going to work out. So I think I'm going to plant the sunflowers all the way in the back. I don't know. I kind of like it more that way. It makes the garden, you know, neat and tidy. I hate using them as blockers. I always feel bad about it. Also, look at that perfect potato mine placement. He's gonna pop up right before the zombie comes in. You just watch. I'm telling you guys, I'm a professional gamer. This is going to be my job, man. This is my calling, to play PvZ over and over again. Yeah, see that? That's called skill. That's skill, mate. So yeah. Oh, I don't want to use squash. I guess the extra 25 sun is actually a lot. I guess it is quite a significant nerf. Oh, whoops, I messed that up. Kind of missing playing BTD 6. Did not play that game in a long time. And it's really fun. But you guys like to see something like that. I mean, I would edit the videos a lot more. I would actually, you know, make them watchable and not just slop, you know, practice slop for me like these videos. But would you guys actually enjoy that? PvZ. Should we make this channel just, you know, playing strategic games and tower defense games? Should this channel just be that? It would be kind of funny. I would have never expected to actually, you know, do that sort of thing, but I guess it would be cool. I guess it would be cool. Also, look at our first torchwood plant, guys. Hopefully torchwood didn't get nerfed in this mod. I know some people consider him OP, but I don't know, I find him perfectly balanced. He really isn't that strong. I mean, you know, he doubles the amount of DPS that a P does, but the thing that really is cool for me is that it makes Ps, you know, of all kind actually deal splash damage, which is kind of cool. I mean, you won't notice it, you know, regularly playing the game, but when you play it on Last Stand and Infinite, what's it called? Survival, yeah, Survival. You actually kind of notice the change, which is pretty cool. This level so far seems to be piss easy. Also, I should prepare for Dolphin Riders probably. kind of uninteresting as well. Torchwood on the water? What the hell? So I'm starting to wonder what they did with... Whoops. What they did with Adventure Mode 2. Because you know when you beat this original Adventure Mode, you get Crazy Dave's Adventure Mode. I kinda messed it up. Come on, give me a little pad, give me a little pad, I need a little pad. No! Don't kill it before he jumps. Ah, man! No! What the hell? Go to hell, you blasted fool. Oh, so it's in this version as well. No, don't hit my Torchwood, no! I hate these guys. I'm starting to think that I should have rocked something, you know, a bit more strong to this level than just pea shooters. Okay, we're fine there. I guess I should here. I guess I should put you here. Kind of missing the pumpkin now. I think they're going to actually eat my little guys. The Torchwoods. But so far, so good. Okay, I need to place stuff here. Dolphin zombies really aren't that big of a threat. At least for now. They might actually be able to eat this. Yeah, okay, wait. I want to see if that's actually... Oh, no, it doesn't change anything. Okay. So they literally skipped the first cell, which is kind of a shame. I like that. I don't like that. I think they should jump into the first round. It kind of makes more sense. Also, I always wonder where the little dolphin zombie goes away when... Okay, now it's gonna start to get ridiculous with a lot of dolphin rider spam. Where does the little guy go, actually? Like, have you guys ever wondered that? They're just going to, like... Does he die or something? He's like one of those suicide bombing dolphins that the Japanese used back in the day. Or did they actually ever use that? I don't wonder. I presume probably not. But I did hear it somewhere that they were used. Also get jalapeno, you idiots. What an easy level. What an unremarkable level as well. I mean, it's okay if it's easy, but literally nothing special about this level. I mean, they just introduced a counter to Torchwood, and that's like it. I mean, this level would have been even easier if I didn't use Torchwood. And now they introduce a counter to the dolphin zombie. It's interesting how this game is structured. It constantly interesting plants, and then counters to plants, and then counters to the zombies that counter your plant. It's kind of cool. But now this video, this is going to be cancer. I guess I can go free Peter Torchwood, Tallnut, Spikeweed. But I'm going to hell stall with everything. No, I need a little pad. This is going to suck dick, man. This is going to be rough. And I guess it should be rough because it's 3-9, but still. This might be the first hour that I'm going to lose, guys. That we are going to lose. Sorry, we. So let's just, check it out, I guess.
Are coming.
Potato mine in the optimal placement, of course. I hate it when that happens. Every time I plant a potato mine a little bit earlier, I get screwed over by not being able to instantly plant sunflowers. I don't think it matters. I think none of this matters, to be honest. At the end of that, this is just like a little silly game. A little silly game that we guys like to play. Us, autistic guys, primarily. Na na na. Just jamming with the track currently. I think this is going to be the last zombie that I use a potato mine on. And I think I'll place the repeater on the lane below. I can place a potato mine here. Why not? This video so far has been quite long, I must admit. But at least I have a feeling that it was being long. Maybe it hasn't. Maybe it hasn't. But I think it's kind of like an hour and a half. Or at least it is going to be an hour and a half with the next level. Which is interesting that the worlds are getting longer by every world, I guess. That's kind of a stupid sentence, but yeah. Each world so far has gotten longer and longer. That's the one I was looking for, yeah. Also, setting Bucket Boy on the 4th phase is crazy, man. Thank God for instance. When I was a kid, I always felt like using instances was, you know, cheap. And I never liked using them. I would usually always run this pea shooters, like Potato Man for the only first zombie and pea shooters all after that. Because I kind of had like, you know, guilt that I wasn't experiencing the game in quote-unquote intended way, right? I always like to experience games that way. The way the developers intended it to be experienced. Which, you know, is a subjective thing, of course. But like, never have I ever, you know, wanted to use instances, but with mods like this, it's kind of interesting because they force you to think outside of the box. Like, you just can't play, you know, spam plants, permanent plants. You actually have to think about what to place in when to use your instance. Which in and of itself actually makes the game more interesting and instances themselves more interesting. Also turn on for you. And I think we're good. I think another repeater here and we can already start planting torchwoods. Hopefully I say, as I don't want to be ransacked by Zambonis this early into the game. Also sorry Tango Cap for not letting it be used. Whoops. Also I need the torch for desperate so I don't lose my little guy. And torch with the button. So far, so perfect, man. Everything is going according to plan. Oh, except that. Go away. Go away, Zamboni, nobody likes you. Oh my god, not the Zamboni spam, man. Not the Zamboni spam. Go away. No! Stop it! Stop it! Thank God for the plentiful sun that I have. Or I would not be able to do anything here against those bastards. Also torchwood in every earthy lane, which is awesome sauce. And a not everywhere. Doing good so far, man. Zomboni, go away. Go away, Zomboni. Also love the stalling currently present. Love it, love it, love it. Love accidental stalling. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I love it, love it, love it. Also, I should probably pre-plant spike weeds, because I think only one Zaboni is going to attack by time. Yeah, thank God I got it in the right place. Or maybe not. Wait, can I... Yo, they can actually get rid of them. That's huge, man. I gotta use spike weeds no more. I mean, they kind of destroy my talents, which is cringe, but I don't know. What you gonna do about it? This is getting quite hectic. Don't. Nope, you ain't touching my torchwood, bitch. You can touch my tallnuts, but not my torchwood, bitch. Sexual innuendos are funny. Oh, give me a little pad, give me a little pad. I want to place him in the pool. Gimme, 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 gimme! Thank you. Freeze the boys! I think they should be taken care of with relative ease. Of course. Oh! Oh, we're good. That was literally the weakest lane. We good, we good. And on to the final level we go, man. I'm chopping wasabi with this mod. I thought this was going to be way more cancerous. Hello, we heard you were having a pool party. We think that is fun. We'll be right over. Sincerely, the zombies. Aww. They're nice, you know, inviting themselves and actually writing a letter. They're so nice to think that I'm actually kind of crying. Oh man, they got me feeling emotional. Also, thank you for the free lily pads, guys. That's really useful to me. And the donut as well. Don't give me a free Peter. No, give me another lily pad. Thanks. Yeah, fifth one is great as well. No. The sixth one is even better than the fifth one. Ugh, I guess I can maybe take care of this guy, but the top lane is absolutely lost. It's lost in the sauce, guys. Yeah, I think I should plant absolutely everything in the fifth lane. Oh, I actually got that zombie. That's pretty sweet. That sucks. That sucks. That's such bad RNG, man. What you gonna do about it, though? And that's our first lawnmower, man. Sad to see it go so early. Buckethead's already. What the hell, man? Squash! Squash, squish, squash! Another squash. I can't remember if they were in the original. I'm presuming that they were. I mean, in the original conveyor belt level. Also, kind of interesting that I'm not getting any torchwoods or jalapenos. Ah! Ask and you shall receive. Another well pet, that's nice. Also, I kind of always found it stupid that even Spikeweed that's attacking from underneath is attacking the armor firstly on the zombies. I kind of find it dumb. Found that dumb. Sorry, proper grammar I should use. There you go. All Spikeweeds in their place. Oh. Man, my lenses are falling out. Jesus Christ. The ring light that I'm using is so strong. It's unpleasant looking into the camera. It generally hurts the eyes. And it's not too bad, right? But if there was another more pleasant way to do it, I would do it. I know this stuff. Give me torchwoods. Again, ask and you shall receive. Thank you very much. I guess I could place this squashes here. I think they deserve a little bit of rest at least. At least one level where they don't die instantly. Oh, so this sucks. I need more torchwoods, guys. Thank you. You really do receive what you ask for, so it's kind of cool. Another 3 Peter, that's awesome. But what would be even more awesome sauce if I actually got a torchwood. But no biggie if I don't. Actually, yeah, quite a lot of biggie. I don't need another Spikeweed, man. Well, I guess he really wanted to spam everything. Okay, maybe. Wrong place, squash. Stop giving me freaking Spikeweed, man. What to do now, though? Oh, sweet lord. Just in time, man. That's freaking sweet. I guess I could place Spikeweeds here. The unneeded ones. There we go. Another Spikeweed, that's awesome. A 3 Peter. I'm gonna move this one off though. I don't think I need it. Another 3 Peter. Another 3 Peter. Wait, is the stuff that you get actually random or not? I kind of feel it's not random. I kind of feel it's like a predetermined number, and if you have everything, you get more 3 Peters. Oh, there's more of this level. I thought this was the final wave. Kinda sucks that finally, man. And the worst part is that these freaking swimming guys like snorkel zombies are going to eat everything, man. Here and here. And please now let that thing. Nice, I think we're in the clear. Look at how much zombie spam there is here. Holy moly. And I feel they kind of targeted this lane. It's kind of awesome if zombies actually target your weakest lanes. But this is starting to feel like an endless mode. So much money. Can't keep up. So many coins. Give me diamonds. I need diamonds. I don't need coins. I need diamonds. And then we get the jalapeno. See, like, there's no way that was random. Like, they left it at the end on purpose. There we go. Look at the fruit of our hard labor, guys. Just insta-killing every single zombie, just picking up the money. You love to see it. You love to see it, man. And there we go. Seashroom. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you dudes in the next episode when we beat the fog levels, of course. Hello, Crazy Dave. And goodbye to you. I've been Cat the Spaceman and hope you enjoyed this video.